Hey guys, so went over to my neighbor's house and I got some 55-gallon drums. He's got maybe 4 or 5 more out there. He really doesn't want them. He has no use for them. They're on the property when he bought it. So he's looking for a way to get rid of them. And some of them are kind of beat up. I got the sun glaring on you now. Let me get you over the shade here. 3 of them back here that are completely empty. The one back there has a pretty good dent in the back corner of it, and this one up front, it's just kind of beat up. But for the purpose I'm going to use them for, I think they'll be all right. The other 2 up here, these 2, this one has, I believe, a little bit in the bottom like diesel fuel, maybe a 1/2 inch to 1 inch of diesel fuel, I believe, in the bottom of it. And I can get the cap off of it. This cap is fairly loose. Now, that diesel fuel's probably got water mixed in with it because the drum was sitting up like that out in the field for who knows how many years. So it's not going to be any good, maybe for starting some fires on my burn piles. This one over here is pretty well full. Pretty full. And I can't get the cap off of it. So I don't have the little tool that goes in here. I don't have this little tool, well, minus the ice. The little tool that goes in here and grabs on. So I'm gonna make something really quick that'll allow me to unscrew that cap and see what's in there. Maybe it's just water. I mean, that'd be nice, but it's not frozen, so I don't think it's water. And who hides a barrel of water in their backyard and then sells their property? But anyway, let's get on making this tool. I'm thinking I'm going to use some of this flat strap here to make a little tool. I've got 2 pieces of it. Use this as a cut 2 pieces, 2 little teeth. One for the front, one for the back. And that'll kind of grab onto these little hooks here. I can turn it. I know, I could get a screwdriver and a hammer and I could just put it in there and beat it around and hope that it didn't shear something off. The thing about these is they're so old, I go beating on it with a hammer and booger this all up. It ruins my chances of getting it off if it's somehow rusted or seized on there. So I think I'm actually going to make a tool for this job rather than just go beating on it. And I'll go through all this, building this tool and cutting pieces and welding it together and making a little handle. I'll go over there and it'll spin right off like I could have used my fingers or something, but I've already tried to use my fingers and a pair of pliers and it was pretty stuck, so we're going to do it this way. So I'm going to cut a couple little pieces, just taller than the lip on here, so it fits down there pretty good. And then I'm going to weld them on here. One up there, and then one probably right about there. I'll have to measure it. There we go. Huh. That wasn't too bad. Ooh, that smells like gas. That's gonna be some rotten gas there. Why would somebody put gas in a drum, put it out in the backyard? The whole reason I got these barrels from my neighbor was to make a culvert. Cut the tops and bottoms off, weld them together, maybe put a grid so small animals can go in but larger animals can't follow them in case there's squirrels or whatever getting chased by coyotes. But they're going to be a culvert down in that part of my property where, as far as I can tell, really heavy winters, when you get a lot of snow and a lot of rain, you get a little bit of runoff coming down through that area. Even in light winters, water's going to slope down to that area and it's going to get really mushy, and I don't want to get my tractor stuck trying to cross over to that side of my property. So that's what the barrels are for. That one barrel right there, maybe it has a gallon of diesel fuel in the bottom. It's not much. Honestly, probably uses to start one of my burn piles. The forestry service around here uses what they call a drip torch to start burn piles or back burns. And I believe what they use is a combination of gas and diesel in a drip torch to get a fire going. So that's what I'll use that little bit of rotten diesel fuel for. This other barrel, I'll have to figure out exactly what's in it and find a way to dispose of it. So that'll give me another barrel for another purpose, another project. Anyways, until I get those tops and bottoms cut off and that culvert started and put down in here, take it easy and go make something.